played Infinity Blade 3 and know the main character from that, that's the name. The whole lore behind that was the god of Egypt, Osiris, but it's just drop the O, Cyrus.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
think
bit
the
of
pronunciation for Renell is basically how educated are you?
perfect. I have an intelligence of 10, not very educated at all. Except, oh, I'm not signed in.
Welcome, welcome, Cookie. I'm just gonna quickly...
It'll be a moment for Carlo. They're updating Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, I should have put out the reminder.
Yeah, this last update was a big one.
Means...
Yep.
Which means I can run my 4-player camps, which I already have ready. Lovely.
Let's... Oh.
One bit for TPK, but before the TPK they get some really good drinks at the local tavern. Well, wouldn't you believe that we're starting today's session at the tavern? Here we go.
Oh.
Because that's where you all are dragging that guy back to. Or at least where the people are headed. You could drag them elsewhere. I suppose that's up to you.
That seems about right. Cloud server with the requested name is not registered with the lobby server. How do I find the campaign again, Zach? Because
So
it's not letting me.
Search by GM and you look up Zach, Z-A-C-K, you should find me.
Okay, Z-A-C-K. Cloud server with the requested name is not registered with the lobby server. I don't know what that means.
It's not an error I'm familiar with, but give me a moment.
Oh wait, never mind. I was using the wrong thing.
Ah!
Ignore me. The intelligence checks I do not pass very well.
Every once in a while, everyone does a little bit of a...
The problem is, my modifier is a -5.
Okay.
I roll a nat 1. You can see my issue.
Oh no.
I have been cursed with the stupid. 5, 9.
So,
Make myself eat broccoli before I do the pizza.
Nice, there we go.
Cookie brings up the time in the Curse of Strahd campaign where they rolled a -1 perception check. And it is impossible for them now. Apparently Bard still can. Does Scarlet have a -2 Bard? Isn't the case. That's funny. Oh. I suppose. If anyone would like, feel free to give me a little recap. And then I will pull you into a little scene, and we can pull Carlo in as they arrive.
I guess I'll give it a go for the recap.
Certainly.
Let's see. Started off by attempting to bargain with the supplies, a quartermaster, I guess. Which we obtained a few things, some armor for the silver arrows for Renault. Sorry if I mispronounced that. That's gonna be an issue. When then we met up with the other Dragonborn that's also of Anagaros, and got some updates to them, and some updates back. Basically, where to go to set up a fortified position to defend. Went back. Cyrus and Cotton went back, nearly spending way too much gold on silver potion. Until I'll stop them, and then we moved on while Torch Viper decided to help himself to whatever he could find in the camp that was not tied down. So, continued on. We find a scene of once traveling that some of the cultists have been murdered. We checked the bodies and proceeded to follow two reanimated corpses to what appeared to be a battle between more cultists and the undead slash necromancer, where we discovered that Gullah was on the side of the necromancer, along with a few other, I would assume, civil militia villagers, and we proceeded to witness how Cotton can become a magic missile without the magic part by moving 45 feet in the direction of the enemy. And then Cyrus as well, keeping up with us, and we managed to win the battle and take the main priest leader dude that was all bandaged up and reveal to us that he had more than a pair of eyes. The better to see us all with, apparently. So we got that. Unfortunately, one of the cultists got away with his book that tosses a variety of spells, and Cyrus has definitely felt the brunt of that one as he leans against his sword, crawling back to the rest of the party, in which case we arrive to, I would assume, now, with priest in tow, captured and everything.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so, the woman in red is kind of keeping a pace forwards, heading towards a larger building not too far away from the bridge. A number of the undead are remaining behind, along with a couple of the militia and locals. But Gullah is coming along, and the necromancer is also coming along. You have successfully turned the tide around the bridge, at least for now. I suppose it is up to you all, if you would like to, what you would like to do next.
Huh. Follow. Actually, I'll get this out of the way now. I assume you've got the cart.
Mhm.
So that torch viper. No, wait, you can't really see. It's like a town map right now. What's like the spread of everyone right now? Who's like around the cart? Who's with torch viper? Torch viper by the cart.
Torch Viper sitting on the cart right now. He has a big smirk on his face. Most of the people are pulling away from the cart now. Most of the NPCs, as you're pulling it in. You can see your allies just across the road. Wave to them if you want. There's a couple of guards still down closer to the bridge. And I suppose in front of you... Here, about this. As the NPCs begin to... as the various people of the village begin to enter into the tavern itself. Some kind of large building ready for an open. I'll put you all on a map.
I think as we're playing the card in, I'm gonna grab Torch Viper and I'll take some of the gold that I fished out of the bag.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I'm not using my own gold for any of this. I'm always using the bag's gold.
Of course.
And I'll take like an empty burlap sack we have, just one of those like miscellaneous things we carry around with us. I was like, Torch Viper. You see these white flowers? I'll pull like some of the white flowers out. You see these?
He nods. Yeah, boss, I see him.
Sorry, I should have assumed you see them in my hand. Anyways, get me collect a sack of these. Don't make it conspicuous. I need a good couple handfuls of these. And I'll give him a few silver and the sack.
Okay.
I won't say it. I won't say anything about your bag either.
He snaps his fingers. You got a deal, boss.
Fantastic. He goes, and I'll take the cart. I'll just pull into somewhere, casually stroll into the inn, or with everyone else.
Welcome by, Carlo.
Hey there, I'm sorry.
No worries. You sound quite ill.
I'm just tired.
Everyone is gathering outside around the tavern in the local village. It's like your allies have just come from combat. As you come charging in. And you may all join me on the Sharden Village Tavern, which I will repost for you, Carlo.
Yeah, when I'm in the thing. Oh my god, I think
No worries. Everyone else as well is free to move about. Everyone go as you will. The door itself is well and open. I guess I can give you proper visuals if you want. Thank you.
Oh.
You see, you're not allowed to move around as per usual.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still locked. Oh, there you
You
go.
should be good to go. I always forget that one.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and step inside the tavern, dragging myself in, essentially.
As you sit down, with the woman in red standing by the chair but not in it, will nod curtly to you and say, Salanara, I am the local burgomaster.
Greetings. I am Cyrus, the enforcer of our band here.
Well, thank you very much for stopping those ruffians.
You're very welcome. Although, I apologize if I'm a little exhausted. Whatever that thing hit me is causing me to shed a little earlier than should.
You'll all have my room for tonight if you wish to rest. I'll wait out here, and she motions to this door over here. Says, right through there you'll find a suitable sleeping space, when you wish to use it, of course. I'm sure you have plenty you'd like to do with that one. She'll motion back to the veiled priest.
He'll like stare daggers at him and just say, actually, yes, but I appreciate the accommodations. Thank you.
Meanwhile, you know to be crouching.
Is this the one we were fighting?
Indeed, he is tied up and sat in the chair.
Yeah, Cotton's gonna just like see him. She'll hop over. She'll slide into one of the chairs closest to him and just be like, "Hi again."
The guard will get out of your way. Here you go. It'll say, what do you have to say to me?
Oh, I just I was a little ragey earlier, and I kind of went like I kind of just went a little hard, and I'm sorry. I was still going to hit you. I just probably would have stopped earlier.
You are touched by that malignance. I understand what it brings. What I don't understand is why you haven't killed me.
I mean, because you can still talk?
Information, then. You were silent
I'll
for a
leave
moment.
I'll leave over to Cyrus. Like, do you think he has 1,000 eyes? Or just like 100?
I think he's got closer to the 100, honestly.
Ah,
I mean,
alright.
how much surface area would a head have to hold more than, you know?
They could be on his body.
I
Wouldn't do much good
don't
there,
like
but-
the implications of eyes all over the body.
No, wait, shh,
I
they're talking again.
really don't.
They're talking again. Hold on.
Yeah.
I would like to live. Even if it puts
Most
me
of
in
us do,
disgrace.
Zach is a little quiet for me, so I'm gonna fix that. There
I'll
we go.
bring my mic nice and
I
close as
guess-
well for you. There you go.
I assume we can all hear the conversation, right? Or is it too far from us?
If you're listening in, you can be. No one's being particularly rowdy.
Gotcha. I think,
So, what's in the building?
Old temple. Most of the
Yeah.
upper levels collapsed.
Mm-hmm.
Lower levels. He looks up and you can see the kind of lightly loosened bandages around his face. More eyes than he should have.
But is it as many as he could have? Sorry, go on.
No, there's definitely, clearly there could be more. I'm going to have to leave far from here if I tell you, Mantra. 1,000 Eyes is not well receiving of traitors.
Is talking to people treachery? God, I've done a lot of that.
gonna come over and sit here. Depends. You say traders wouldn't be well received, but what if I told you that we're here to make that problem go away? How much cooperation would you be willing to give us?
bit more if you were successful. You stopped me, I suppose.
I lived. So we have the resources.
Yeah. We're going to go below into the temple. There's 2 lower levels. Old places filled with dead things. We removed much of the undead from within. Summoned demons.
How many demons?
4 lesser ones and what will likely be guarding the top level. A Malner demon. A powerful thing.
Alright. So we have a few lower demons, a couple of the bigger ones. You've cleared out the undead, like you said, and I guess the only thing left to ask is how many are you in total? Just regular people, other folk?
He hesitates a little bit, and you 2 are being awfully kind to him here. Which means I suppose I'm going to ask whichever of you is better at it, if you would make me a persuasion check at advantage.
Ah, I can. Let me see, skills.
Let it be known, I'm just sitting there with like a very like exaggerated like knife, almost short sword-esque thing, just like picking underneath my fingernails, like watching him.
Do you want to make an intimidation check in the background? Right?
I'll make the persuasion check.
Nah, I'm watching him. I'm not really trying to be intimidating.
Gotcha.
As I attempt to do this.
This will represent your combined efforts.
And Cyrus will just continue with, the more information you give us, the more I can cut a deal for your protection, and maybe we just let you disappear. Honestly, it's fine by me. We beat you in combat. We beat the Thousand Eyes. There's no skin off of my bones.
Saying's back. Cyrus, the saying is off your back. Never mind.
Off my back? Why would it be off my back?
Because you're being flayed. That's the flogged. Whichever.
There's still probably roughly a few more than 20 of us in there. Maybe closer to 25. Most are initiates, but there is the keeper of the book who granted it to me.
And the keeper...
They'll likely be in the lowest levels. Likely.
Right. Probably one of the more protected people, it seems.
Yes. Yes, you're going to need to be careful with them. Are you really going to kill the Thousand Eyes? Or do you think yourself capable of such a thing?
Oh, more than capable. Very much. That's why I was sent here. That's why my friends and I were sent here. By the priests of Anagros. That's my mission.
Gullet chuckles a little bit. And with your reinforcement, we've cleared out a good number of the cultists in the north and south end. Can't be that many left in the forest. You people have been dropping like flies. He's gonna go quiet. Don't prompt it.
And Cyrus just gonna turn back a little bit and be like, Arnold, what do you think?
No, it's no skin off my back if he disappears or whatever. We beat him. He's not much of his book, accordingly. Apparently, whatever it is. So the book wasn't yours; it was given to you.
Yes, I've held
How
it
long?
for a week now, perhaps.
Oh. How fast did you master those spells?
You don't master that magic, it masters you.
Oh.
She knows. He's gonna motion to
There's
call.
another one of those. So there's another one of you in the in that chapel then. You being whoever holds the book.
He nods.
Alright, well. I can do what I do best. Disappear for a couple hours and scout the place.
Yeah, if you can. That would probably give us a little bit more of an idea. We've got the numbers, we've got... Go ahead.
I'm gonna look at the tavern to see if there's any approving, disapproving faces, what the vibe is.
Gullah seems to nod approvingly. She says, I'll have some of the silver arrows scout out the west end, other side of the river, if you want to take the church.
Right.
Thrashia, meanwhile, say, honestly, I've been here far too long. It's quite clear to me that it's not within the temple nor anything else, which means I would like to be moving on from here immediately.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I'm a mage, dear. You see, it's an old artifact that was left around here by a similarly practiced mage. Useful little trinket, something I hope to take back and study.
This trinket you speak of, is it, what is it exactly? A book, a tome, a blade of sorts?
Oh, no. Believe it or not, it's I ought not to talk too much about it. It's a small crystal. They call it Atarax's razor. Whispers made their way to me a year ago or so, and I took it upon myself to make the journey even after something so rare. Don't worry though, once I find it, I'll return it to the Institute and it will be put up for proper display. After I get paid, of course.
Sorry, so I was just gonna turn back to Renault. Is it me, or was this easier than I thought it would be?
It's easier than I thought it would be, too. Well, I'm sure you can make a deal with Fascia over here. Fascia.
Thrashia, darling.
Thrashia. Considering I called this Thrashia earlier, it's fine. I'll disappear for a little bit, and I'll get up and I'll stretch and I'll whistle and swing by, spin my sword as I walk out, and I'll pat Vex on the shoulder. You doing all right, Vex? Oh boy, you're not doing all right. I'll take my flask. I'll just put it in their hands. Put them on the back, just push them towards a chair.
Yeah, Vex will just take a deep drink out of the flask.
You take a sip, and I think, Vex, there's a moment where your eyes are open. and you see a familiar figure. Rarely seen outside your dreams for just a moment. Where is he?
Oh.
Damn, that was pretty good.
There he is. Just for a moment. Leaning down, half ethereal, tapping at the table in front of this man here. And you blink again and he's gone.
So he tapped the table in front of that man.
Yeah, and you could tell it seemed almost like Talise couldn't even see him. This old man you saw back at the camp.
Ooh. Okay, yeah.
I didn't know
Vex
that.
is gonna make their way over to this dude. Sit down. Very, very nonchalantly.
Talise looks over and says, "So, didn't think I'd be seeing you all the way out here. Suppose your friend really took my advice."
What advice?
Oh, he was looking for some plants. I told him this was the place to find them. Normally where I pick around.
Damn it. Fuck. Shut up, old man.
What was he looking for?
Just for plants, my dear, just plants.
Plants.
And you can tell, make me an insight check, actually.
Yeah. Insight. Oh, well.
He's looking over you as he says this, like he's searching, but that's about all you'll get.
Okay. Vex like turns around and looks around like what?
Are you made of
But
plant?
yeah. Like looking around for plants in that room.
Oh, sweet Vex. Oh, poor Vex.
Well, in any case, I hope he finds what he's looking for. You know, though, if you do get the chance, I've been here just for a couple of hours before you all were. And he motions over to Thrashia. He says, I wouldn't trust that one with a 12-foot pole. Let alone anything actually dangerous. Keep him a well distance away from me, maybe 30, 40 feet.
Why don't you trust them?
Summoning the undead's one thing. But the way she's talking, the way she's moving, seems like someone who'd happily use other people to me.
Oh.
He nods a bit. He's keeping quite hushed.
But yeah, Vex like raised their eyebrows slightly.
And then he'll raise his voice and say, Lovely to meet you, Thrashia. She says, I have no idea who you are, old man.
Seems like the type to use people. She's a necromancer, of course she does.
Literally using people.
She uses people before and after death.
That's called recycling.
Reuse, reduce, reanimate.
Gola's gonna stand up and say, hey, you all have this handled here?
I think we do, Gola. I think we do.
Alright, I'll make my way out. Do some scouting. And I'll probably move on from here pretty quick. Want to push the advantage on those cultists.
Understood. Understood. Good luck. And we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
See you.
Gola heads out. And I think we'll hop back to the main table, and then I'll probably hop over quickly to Renault.
I'm sorry, it seems like the name curse has been passed along to you now.
Remy.
Ren.
Veiled priest will lean forwards and say,
Ren.
"It's so clear now. I could feel your mind brushing against mine like the Thousand Eyes itself."
You should stop doing that.
Stop. You're not. Apologies.
What? I'm not what?
I thought you were an acolyte. Maybe you had something
No.
against one of the commanders, or you've been undone by the Thousand Eyes.
I haven't been undone by anything.
Peanuts. I see.
What was that book you had?
A gift from the Thousand Eyes. Tome of Secrets born of flesh. It's a terrible thing, but a powerful thing.
You should destroy it.
Destroy it.
Destroy it.
Why?
But because it's awful. Don't do it. It looks awful. It smells awful. Just get rid of it.
I mean, I suppose you're right.
You'll
it does
live
smell
longer.
awful. Okay, I suppose it's not in my hands anymore. I imagine a new wielder is being selected as we speak.
Well, I'll just have to go talk to them.
God. It's really quite something, though, isn't it?
I don't
can
want to talk
say that again.
I can see the runes. So they're etched across things in front of me. I can carve them into things. Swiping my hands through the air. But it's a little distant now, already. Do you have any more questions of me?
Yeah, can you see out of all of those eyes, or...
I can. It was a little disorienting at first, I'll admit.
Well, that's weird.
He gets quiet. You can see the guard
I don't
in the
mean it
corner
as a bad
here.
thing. It's just generally a descriptor. It's weird.
The guard nods when you say weird, and you say it's not a bad thing, and he's like, and I suppose you won't want to let me go until you've finished the job here.
I mean, that's up to them. And she'll, like, gesture over to the guard.
The guard looks over and looks past you. Selenara says, "The law is quite clear for your crime, sir. I think we can offer some leniency thanks to your cooperation. You will be jailed for 15 years. What? 15 years? That's... Well, to be fair, normally it would be hanging. Doesn't sound fair at all." He mutters very quietly. You might hear him, but...
I mean, If you
15
don't
years
think
isn't
that's
that
fair.
That's pretty long.
Oh.
I'm not
It's-
actually the character. It's pretty long.
15 years.
I mean, in a way, it's your choice. 15 years. They jail you, you have a place to stay, you'll be fed. Or, you know, we take you back to the Thousand Eyes and let them decide your fate for betraying them before we end the cult.
Several of his eyes widen. No, please, I'll take this. Better to live. Better to live.
Better to live for another day.
Don't. I wish you luck in your mission. I am not brave enough to face the Thousand Eyes.
Well, I appreciate that.
We'll briefly
Doing
hop
good.
out. Torch Viper has run off. And you see it start.
Yeah, I didn't think that's quite so fast. I'll just look around and did the old man come out?
He did not. He did not.
Oh, I thought he did. Okay, never mind. Well, in that case, look over. And basically, as soon as the guard turns around, local militia too, that motherfucker. As soon as he turns around, I'm just gonna stealth and disappear.
He's practically half hanging and listening in on what's going on inside anyway, so there's a moment where he's looking away and boom, you're out of there.
And then I skitter over my way over to the church.
Certainly. I will bring back the Sharden village map. We'll do a little bit of scouting. And then I'll let all of you inside do a couple activities or rest as you would like. Let's get right on the map here.
Ow.
There you go. Now your first obstacle, the river.
Boy,
There's a
that
bridge
was
with a lot
lot.
of allies. Here, I'll unlock you. Apologies. Yep. With a lot of allies
There's a
on
lot
it, which you could just walk past. I'm sure they wouldn't want to stop you, but
Yeah. I'm gonna keep whistling, just swinging my sword, and I'll. Excuse me, pardon me. I'll just.
the undead don't even
Continue on.
react. The militia seem worried until you skulk into the shadows.
Yeah.
And I suppose,
Oh boy.
as you're coming in on the thing, you can see much of the back end of it is totally collapsed, but this front end seems fine. There's 2 doors that are closed tightly and a number of windows around the outside you can peer through.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my distance. Actually, I should keep my distance. I'm a professional. I'll go look around the other houses.
Checking around the others, it looks like
And-
they have been picked over.
Yeah, I'm not using that. I'm using that as cover.
Yep.
I'll just get right up here.
Sure. Breaking into the back end of the collapsed parts of it, you can try and peer in and get a good look at who's inside.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the back end and I'll peer in, and if there's no one there, I'll quietly step in and as long as it's an empty room, and I'll just try and poke my head down a hallway.
Absolutely. So, peering in, as described, much of the back end is totally collapsed in on itself, but you can use the rubble to hide in pretty easily. And you'll be able to peer into the area that is filled with people. And just in this kind of front area, you can hear that there's a few more voices, 3, 4 maybe. But just in this front area, you see 2 initiates. And a large, reddish-skinned, horned, large winged demon wielding a massive sword.
Oh, he's just right there in front. Oh, he's like a doorman. Okay, I see.
I'll let you... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you in the room where they are, but you're not there. You're peering in from behind.
I got you.
Oh, it has the file name rather than what I renamed it. That's okay. One opens the door, heads in, calls out. Most of the old books in here are totally useless. The woman back here leans against the wall and says, yeah, not much of use in here at all. Though the underground structures, well, the keeper likes it. Meanwhile, the large demon shoves some wood aside, shifts about. I'm getting hungry.
Acolyte. I assume this the door on the opposite side on the straight wall is oh god damn it.
It
I
is
see
near
someone
the
here, my heart
entryway.
races.
There's another room between
there's
there
that.
and the entryway, but it's a small
I
one.
see. And this guy came out of that door, presuming that's like towards the inner side of the church.
So this is the outer edges. And it would continue at about this
I
width
see.
for maybe 3 times the length of this, if it were not for all the collapsed rubble at the end you are currently
Oh,
on.
I see. So he's like crawling through the rubble to get in.
And he's kind of pulling through here. And there's another door on this side. Door at the end there. And you can kind of push about and ask questions as you'd like, of course, but I'm gonna hop back to the tavern. Here it is. Just in case you need a gun, friends. And I want to ask those of you at the tavern, what would you all like to do for an hour or so?
I've got a bit
Vex,
of damage, so I need. Oh,
No, you go.
I've got a bit of damage, so I need to like patch up a bit.
Certainly. The guards can come and provide a couple of bandages and clean water and whatnot. And if you'd like, all of you can, of course, short rest and patch up any wounds you might have with your hit dice.
That would be good to do a short rest.
Certainly.
Oh, let me.
That's all you needed. God damn.
Yeah, I know I was barely hurt, but
Oh, that's actually.
The guards comes in. We'll open up a door here, and you can see a well-stocked small kitchen in here. Say, any requests? As you're starting to patch up.
got anything sweet?
Yeah, I could stew some pears in syrup. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
start pulling some start pulling and cooking up some pears alongside a number of other things. Basically bring out a really simple set of some lightly toasted bread, some honey, some stewed pears and cheese, and people can eat and heal up.
God, that sounds so good.
They know how to eat here.
Yeah. I was gonna ask something and I completely forgot.
Apologies.
Oh, I need the just a little housekeeping. I need the rage marker taken off me because I don't know how to do that.
Absolutely. Boop. There you go.
There we go.
And I believe you had something as well, Vex, if you want to do a little role playing or whatnot.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say that Vex would like continue to talk to what's his Toleas?
Yeah, Talese.
Toleas, okay. Yeah.
The spelling and whatnot is a little off.
That's okay.
But you don't have to worry about that. You can
Yeah, I
chat
would
with him
have
at
read
length,
it like
sure.
in the Spanish way, so I was like completely off.
Yep.
But yeah.
This was once a player's character. That's where the spelling comes from. I'm sure you wouldn't read it backwards.
Cool. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
He'll chat with you at length if you want to ask him about anything specific.
I don't know what to ask him right off the top of my head.
That's fine.
I'm really tired.
Then he'll just
but
chat
also,
with you.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'll just, chat a bit. Yeah.
He'll let you know about the local area and how everything north of the river still seems to be fine, and he warns you to make sure you're careful traveling southwards. He knows you're all mighty warriors, but those cultists, they have demons.
Oh.
Hard to hurt a demon.
How would you hurt a demon?
I'll say, well, there's two big ways you can do it. If you have magic that's not elemental, that'll do pretty well. The other choice is something cut with silver.
Cut with silver?
I'm sorry, phrasing. You could plate something with it, or you could make it out of it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So if you got anything like that on you, that should help.
Vex looks, pats basically their pockets, on their the sides of their. And they're like, I don't think I do.
Shame that. Well, you're gonna have to cut them a whole lot more then.
Yeah.
And I suppose, from you, Renault?
I've spent a little bit of time, these guys just like make small talk. I've left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna stick around here. These guys just make small talk. This is however, I will. Oh wait, hold on. No, that is the map I was just on.
Would you like to be dragged onto it?
No, it's Point the Village map.
Gotcha. I'll pull open the Shards village. And we'll drag you back
Right.
on there.
There we are. Oh yes, thank you. At this point, I'm just gonna case like close up, and I'll watch over. I'm gonna try and get a gist of the. I want to see where they're coming from. I'm gonna see if they're coming from any of the rooms that are on this inner side.
Sure.
like if there's a stairway down on any
And
of these
indeed,
inner sides.
exactly where you are at this outjetting point, there's a room inside you can peer through that clearly has a spiral staircase leading downwards. The opposite from the one that the guy who was complaining about the books came from.
Oh, I see how this was. Yeah, okay. So they're like, oh, I can't ping it.
It's like everything up to here.
If I draw on it, you can like erase it, right?
Yep.
Okay. So it was like, oh, what? So it was like there was like the door there, the door there, and the door there. Where did this guy come from?
Actually, it's much more simple than that, believe it or not.
Oh. I would be so lost to drink that meal way too fast.
The door... Here, let me get rid of this orange marker for you. There was the larger door at the opposite end here. One here.
Oh.
One here.
Oh, so I was like here.
Yes,
Oh,
precisely.
damn. Fantastic. Okay. I got pretty far without even... Okay, perfect. Well, in that case...
You probably sneak the group in from the back there if you wanted, yeah.
That was my exact thought. I will skip strangely merrily, go over
Guards
here.
welcome you back. The undead remain motionless.
Oh, that one say good job, Josh.
Good job.
Good job.
No,
I'll join. I'll read never at the end. Yeah.
Oops.
I got my solo rogue out of the way. Hell yeah. It's fun. I can see why people do that now.
I'll pop you out over here. There you go. And by the time you return, Torch Viper... Oh, Gullah wouldn't be here. She's gone. The Torch Viper is back alongside Timothy in the cart. And he has a little sack that he holds out.
I'm gonna look into it, and I can DM you some questions later about exact quantities and how much I need and how I have, blah blah blah. But for like the immediate time, I'm looking. I'll give an approving nod. These all look like decent flowers. I'll give him a thumbs up, and I'll take the sack. I'm even gonna put like in the bag itself. I'm putting it like in the armor that's in the bag that I bought from the merchant like last session.
He goes, "There's a whole field of them."
Quit pointing in that direction. Just
He motions down the road this way.
fantastic. Oh wait, I wouldn't have. Did I pass it?
You did not.
Oh, okay.
You can't miss it.
Fantastic. I'll pat him on the back, and good job, Torch Viper. And I like Torch Viper. I'm gonna keep him.
He's gonna come inside with you.
Yeah, go inside. What's up, buddy? Let's go.
Hey, everyone! Finished my scouting. He comes back in.
Yeah, we have a great job, Torch Viper and I. Right, so here's the layout, and I will stride over confidently. Neighbor. Damn it. I'll get a little charcoal.
You just gotta start
I'm
like.
gonna grab a little charcoal. No, I'm gonna grab a little charcoal like out of like the fireplace. That's like not like burning. And I'll go over the table and I'll find like a unmarked, and I'll roughly sketch the just like straight on the table. Roughly sketch the church.
Something like that.
Exactly. the slightly, just a little phallic. I was gonna look at him and say, "Oh, it's fine." Right. So we enter in from. I'm gonna get used to this drawing drawing now, I think. Perfect. Can I change the color?
I believe you
Oh,
can.
I can't. Wait, I can?
Or maybe that's just me.
Whatever. So I'll point out that we start from like the front door is like here. Oh, it's an arrow. Oh,
Oh, you have the pointer mode rather than drawing mode. It's alright, I can draw for you. Just describe.
Here. What the hell? No, it was doing so well earlier. Anyways, so I'll point. I'll make a motion at like where the front door is,
Mhm.
and then I'll cut like a. I'll draw like a solid like arrow or a line from where people are like. I want to divide the drawing between where people are stationed and the ruin portion.
Absolutely, and that's like here.
Fantastic. Okay, and I'm gonna draw like a little star on the side with the stairway.
Absolutely. As good a star as you're getting out of me.
That's totally fine. I want to cut my house a little right. So, the back half's destroyed. We all know this. However, it would actually be very easy to fit 1, 2, 3. I'll be like a little show of counting 4, maybe 5, and I'll like do like the hand wavy motion at Torch Viper into the back. No big deal. Very easy. I have a clean-ish route picked out. Only a little bit of ducking, only a little bit of unsteady footing. Fantastic. The issue is there's a big fire right at the front. Big wings, big axe, strangely well-mannered. And I'll point at the priest. I'm like, you know who I'm talking about, right?
He nods.
Yeah.
That's the
One of the-
Mauler demon.
Yeah. No, 2 apparently. I think.
2, they summoned another.
They? Oh gods. I've psyched myself out. I thought there were 2. Whatever. So he's right in front. They were just talking about moving things around, and it wasn't very interesting. I found my time was better spent leaving. But apparently I was hungry at the time. Whatever. Anyways, not important. The stairway, right on this direction, very thin wall. Do we have any explosives?
Kind of look around.
Explosives.
Explosives. I'll stick my fingers on the point of flashing. Can you fireball thing?
She looks to you. No, much of my energy is expended on controlling the many undead in the area.
Can you cast a fireball?
I have a hammer.
I'll shake my head disapprovingly. It's very clear I'm not a mage, but it's. Anyways,
She looks up to Cotton.
Cotton.
Mhm.
Were you saying something, Cotton? Did I miss it? Fantastic, Cotton. You're perfect, great.
I'm sorry,
I will look
what?
back at the drawing. Oh, I was wondering if you had said anything. I missed it. I was.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I have a hammer.
That's fine.
Those are good against walls.
They are.
Sometimes.
Right. The idea would be to crackpot idea. I know to blow a hole in the wall. That way we can just get the entire militia down in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can test it on this wall.
Do not test it on this wall. This building is perfectly standing. It's fine. Let's keep it that way. Everyone would appreciate that much more.
Okay. You just make it into a new door. It's fine.
What? No.
Anyway.
Oh,
I'd like to see
Anyway.
it. No, please don't put holes in my home.
Cotton, compromise. I'll let you blow a hole in the wall of like one of the ruined buildings, okay?
Yes, I was just about to say that.
Yes.
There's a lot of buildings that are falling apart. I can just hit them.
There are. It's fantastic. It's like a parrot trying to like.
Hey, Animus, apologies, missed you coming in there.
It's only 3 extra minutes. Anyways, the front door. It looked like they were. I'm not going to make any conjecture here, but and I'm going to proceed to make conjecture. It looked like they were sort of getting things in a position where they could defend, or put things against the front door if they need to, or take cover facing the front door. So, how many militia do we have? And I'll point to the quartermaster.
We have, give or take, 20.
Do any of them have silver weapons, or is that asking much?
I have 20 members approximately. We might be down. It depends on the results of the northern battle. I can promise you 8, say. We're still holding defensive positions.
Oh. Okay. I can work with 8. I am then going to point to, and I'll look at the map and I'll sketch out just a little bit more so that there's like a very vague idea of where rooms are. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to go. Gullah, silver arrows. Not great indoors, I take it.
Gullah is not here.
Gullah's not here? I'm looking up, like, wait, where did Gullah go? I saw they were here. They were clearly never here.
They went out. They were before, but not since you left earlier.
No worries. I'm gonna just think for a second.
8 of them.
Ideas.
I could always have some undead push forwards, though I'm not staying for very long.
Right, you're looking for the razor.
Yes, my next lead.
And just be clear, out of character, that's the razor we're looking for too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I was like that. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like a similar name situation, but
fair.
I'll look back at Cyrus and I'll say, "Oh, just like back me up here for a second, okay? Just back me up." So, Thrashia, what if I told you we had a lead on the dagger too?
Oh,
right. And you're saying it's in some ruins, north, west?
One moment.
We're not after the dagger per se. Don't worry. We're doing things for the church.
Ah, the church. Well, I'm sure they have plenty of interest in this region. Do they want to reopen the mithril mines, perhaps?
Our mission was to, and I'll sort of like wave my hand in like circles, so like I'm paraphrasing. Bring stability and allow us to resettle and civilization.
Bring order to this place, essentially.
Thank you. Bring order. Fantastic.
Mm.
We can't do that with cultists here.
I imagine.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I am more than willing to help you find a razor. We have a lot of gold now. Please, if you just throw a few undead at the and for a week or so, you'll have more fresh dead bodies. We'll have our job taken care of. We're always happy. Most people find a dagger on the body of one of them.
I'll send a number of undead in. We can clear out the top floor at the very least. I heard him talking. He said there was basement levels. Terrible idea having undead clog those walkways up. However, in return, I have a different offer.
Okay, let's hear it.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 places I think that it might be. I'm going to go to one.
Okay.
I want you to go to the
Mhm.
other. And I don't want you to worry too much. It sounds like you're going to be doing this job anyways. If you happen to find the artifact, or any related artifacts, on that very terrible demon, the Thousand Eyes, I would love to have them. In return, I'd be happy to offer some forces and to help push into the forest if need be. Of course, I won't need too many with me for where I'm going.
I'll look back at Osiris. Did you want to go north and talk to the Goliaths anyways?
We did. That is true.
Oh, then you'll come
So I
with
don't see an
me.
issue with this.
Why don't we check the first area first, and then we'll go and deal with the second one second? Oh, but it just all comes together so nicely, doesn't it?
It does. Too easily, actually. I like chewing the inside of my cheek. Right. Wants to raid a church.
There's some grumbles around the room. This guard says,
We don't have to do it now. We can do it tomorrow. It's fine. Or
I
then 2
do
days.
think, and sorry to interrupt you, Renal,
Fine.
but I do think we should leave the church assault, if you will, to maybe another day. Let everyone fully rest, as that last fight may have worn some of us out. We may not be at full capacity to take it on.
This is alright. I think I'm chopping it a little bit here. Alright. How long can we afford to wait if he, I'll point back at the priest, learned to do things in a week? How long can we afford to wait before they choose another person with the book and then give them the book?
I also have a question.
Mhm.
She's gonna look at the priest.
Go on.
Oh, sorry. Important question.
Go ahead.
She looks at the priest and goes, the thing where you're poking around in my mind. Can you do that? How far can you do that? Like, are you just feeding everyone the plan that we're doing?
He shakes his head. It's not
Why would
that
he tell us
far.
that?
Maybe.
Cotton, why would he tell us that?
I have a hammer.
He motions to the chair across the room over here. He says, maybe about that far. It's not that far.
Okay.
Pretty handy power.
Very.
Yeah, it is.
It would be. It's very handy on the battlefield.
Very.
All right then.
There's some
So
soft sighs around the room of relief as you first worried them about the possibility of that, and then hopefully it's not the case.
so back to the question,
Panic
which was
calm.
rhetorical. Go on, sorry.
Oh no, I'm making that a character joke. Panic, calm.
I got you.
Go ahead.
The question was not rhetorical. It's very serious. How long do you think we can afford to wait?
Some blank looks mostly.
Whoa.
This question was more directed at like Cyrus and Cotton and Vex, wherever Vex still is. I'm assuming Vex is just like sleeping on like the table.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
You drank much out of the flask, didn't you?
a bit.
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna take
like
back from you.
they're gonna like sit down on the like you know how people like sit down on chairs like you know with the back of the chair in front. Yeah,
Mhm.
just gonna they're gonna sit down like that on this chair. They're just gonna they're gonna give Renault the
I'm gonna take the flask. Thank you
flask.
very much. I'll like sit on like the edge table between the two. This is more for the group than for the wider room. I'm not sure everyone here. I expect everyone here to know. How long can we afford to wait? I don't really want to fight a priest and then a priest's boss, especially a priest as strong as he was. Like, that's some damage to you, Cyrus. So
It was pretty rough, actually, so I agree. I wouldn't want to fight another one.
this is. I understand we're all very tired, and that's asking a lot, and so I would just let me put this out there. This is the least trained that person wearing the book is going to be.
It is. It is. And you have a point. Striking now would be probably the most advantageous, considering the next person could still be still in the process of being chosen. They may not even have the book yet. They may not have even opened the cover. But the only issue is we're walking into something that, let's say it's not the most fortified defensive position, but we're still walking into enemy territory where they have the advantage. Some of us can't, say, call upon certain magics more than so many times per day. I am, you could say, down to my last one.
Sure.
We'd be walking into a defense position with half of the resources we'd usually have, at best.
Okay. This is good because I wouldn't know these things. I'm a mage. They're already kind of magic user person. You know, you understand.
Yeah. I know. Not exactly thrilled about it either, but being
A day,
what I am.
2 days, 3 days,
I'd
3
say
days.
between 2 and 3 days, yes. As long as we don't let a week pass and then we have another situation with, and he's going to point at the priest, we have another one as powerful as he was. Because
And I'll turn back to the priest. You said the book tames you, breaks you. I don't remember the exact verbiage.
It masters you.
Masters you. Thank you. Is that like it speaks to you and it like you're fighting the book when you're unconscious? Are you like, what's that process look like?
It starts out as small things as you start reading through it. Pieces of knowledge that you instinctively understand from it. And then dreams. And then sometimes you move a little bit in ways you don't mean to. And I'm sure if you held it long enough, I'm sure that whatever was left of you would be more it than yourself.
So, night on day 2. They're asleep, maybe having their first dreams. They're confused. They don't know what's going on. We break in from the back and the front and the top with zombies. Catch him with the pound stone.
Say. Essentially, yes.
How many people here know the church? Like, have an understanding of the church's layout?
All the locals in the room kind of look over, and this guard says, I went there almost every day. This one over here says, yeah, I helped out with the gathering of things down below. It's a small town. The burgomaster steps forward and says, we could get you a guide if you need. We focus on sweeping over the place as night falls tomorrow night, say?
Yeah, sweep over it. Make sure everything's in order. The night after is when we attack. How does that sound?
She frowns a little bit. And she says, I could manage that, but Thrashia will say, I don't want to stay more than a day, darling.
What does it take to command a zombie? Does it take a bigger zombie? Does it take like a person with magic? Can I speak really loudly at it? Can you give control?
I can offer control, but I don't like to give it up very easily, you understand?
I understand. Oh, but you're a mage. You got like what, a solid 20, probably hiding in a tree somewhere.
She smirks a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I know the game. I was almost like I'm a mage myself. Anyways.
You, and she's going to point to Cotton, and you. She's going to point to Cyrus.
Yes.
What if tomorrow night, after we've all rested up and you've gathered yourselves together, we push in? I can have undead swarm all the sides as you press directly through, carve a path for you and your allies. They'll be distracted. You punch right to the heart of them. Try and get down below if you can while we're causing chaos up above.
That is a much more cleanly put version of what I was thinking.
Oh, is that what you were saying? Well, seems we have the same idea.
Cyrus will nod.
I'm just making plans for when it's... I think with more than 3 gets very complicated for me. Too many pieces. You understand.
So many little puppets, I know. I can easily overwhelm the outside of that place, although if they have a large demon in there, I could... Whether or not we'll be victorious on our own is another question.
Right, he's like right in the middle, sort of the ground floor, I think. Fortunately, there's lots of windows.
So all I need from you all is whether you're going to punch past said demon, or if you're going to try and take it out before you go down. I suppose you can decide in the moment, worst case.
The demon?
The demon.
I can put some...
Cyrus, I was gonna ask if you wanted to take it or if you let me. I've got silver spikes on my hammer, so I can go for it, but
I'll tell you what, Cotton.
I gotta let you get something too.
I'll tell you what, Cotton. Go ahead. Should worst come to worst, we either both go at it, or... Well, I don't know what would happen, because I'm not too familiar with how big this demon is, so...
Take it out as quickly as you can, and get down below. I'll handle the rest.
Exactly.
I partially saw the demon, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw the demon.
When it closed the door on me. How, like, is there a way I can, like approximate how tall it is for Cyrus?
Yeah, it was about a little more than 9 feet tall.
Oh boy, how tall is the ceiling?
It'll say we've got 10-foot ceilings in here, so it's about as tall as the ceiling.
Yeah, it could probably touch the ceiling with its head.
That's quite a bit bigger.
It's not that big.
It's... No, it's the reach and the axe that worry me, but
That just means I can hit his knees easier.
That's actually a fantastic idea.
That's true. That's
Right,
true. They
it's
may
fun.
reach the ceiling, but their feet are still touching the ground.
Yeah, just don't break the ceiling way. Can he fly? They fly.
You said he had wings. I would assume so.
Right.
Well, I'm going to marshal what we have left. I'll let Gullah know the plan, says Salinara. And we'll prepare for an assault tomorrow evening.
That sounds good.
Thank you.
Right. Fantastic. I'm actually gonna actually get up and chase after that guard. That's one who said who knew the basement.
Sure. He goes, oh, need something?
Hey, yeah. Where will you be in a few hours? Probably asleep. Where will you be tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning? Depends
Yes.
where the burgomaster is, I suppose.
Okay, I'll turn to the quartermaster.
I'll be here.
Fantastic. I will catch both of you here. I will meet with you specifically. I want to know the layout of the basement. Basements as best you can.
It's really a one-way entranceway. Old crypt down there, you know. The guard nods.
Oh.
Not the kind of place that we delve into every day, but I help take care of it. Once you get past the initial cryptway, it starts to get a little dangerous. The third floor, that's to say the second basement level, is there's little traps and stuff you gotta be aware of. Watch out for illusory walls, okay?
Something about Dark Souls. Alright. Fantastic.
And they head off.
Right, very good. I'll relay information back to them. Not like the bare ones, like it's crypt, trapped on the second basement, one way in sort of thing.
Torch Viper will say, so who wants to go looting with me?
I'm like a Torch Viper, just like
This frowns. There's a couple people in the room.
looting the abandoned houses, right?
Of course, yeah. Where else would I be looting?
Right. We're trying to hit people right now, anyways. Sure, Torch Viper.
Great. He's gonna get up.
I'll make sure you don't get killed.
And I suppose.
Actually, I'll just don't go near the church. Everything else is fair game out there.
He gives a thumbs up.
Good. He's gonna get himself killed. I can feel it. If he dies, it'll be so sad.
Torch Viper does not have a very good survival rate. I will tell you now.
What?
But usually he doesn't die on his own.
Okay.
And I suppose I'm going to zoom out a little bit and ask you all if there's anything you'd like to do over the next day, or if you just kind of want to relax, work your equipment over, and whatnot as you rest and make it through another day while the militia starts to gather and the plan is spread. A couple of the silver arrows come and join.
I will.
No.
I will take a moment, and I've noticed that the old man is still here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll wander over and I'll nod at him and I'll sit across and I assume we'll make conversation or whatever.
Yeah, sure. We'll just shuffle over to him. And go, hey, I saw you made it. The village here, it's unfortunate that they're in such trouble, but it'll be dealt with soon enough, I'm told.
Right, it'll be dealt with in a day or so's time. We move on to greater things.
Yes. Lots of dangers all about here. Did you find everything you were looking for?
More than I thought I'd find. Less than I really need, but such is the game.
He nods. And he will show you his pouch, which he's gathered a number of things in, and he'll say, lots of things to be gathered around here, whether they're for our direct use or more intellectual uses. I tell you, and he's gonna motion up to Thracia. And he'll say, tell you that one is not worth trusting as far as you can throw her.
Well, they're a necromancer, of course not.
Right. But you see, I overheard your little conversation before.
I know.
He nods. Keep a hand on your knife.
I'll look him. I'll look him in the eye, and is this guy a local?
No.
This man is striking me as not a local.
No, he is not a local. He looks like he's probably from somewhere much further south.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
He's growing out a big bushy beard. He's got a staff of wood that's not local. He keeps on his back. His clothing looks pretty local, though.
I'll squint at the staff. I'm gonna assume it's like a palmish sort of wood.
It is. Mm-hmm.
I'll whisper something in Dorman, just the call and response type of thing.
And he'll look at you and say, I suppose you did find everything you needed then.
Suppose I did. Good job. Stick.
We'll field those
So
flowers if that's what you're looking for. Slit her throat.
Oh yes, torch.
The moment
Sorry?
she shows you what she knows, slit her throat.
I want the bodies for the fight against the Thousand Eyes, but maybe it's more trouble than it's worth.
They're all gathered out right now. She must have 200-300 of them spread out across this place. Not worth letting her gather them together.
You're right. I'm gonna sigh because it means I'm gonna have to get my blade dirty at some point. I don't like doing that.
Of course, he says out loud. Couldn't tell you much more on how to brew that kind of thing. Most of what I make are sleeping draughts and very light tinctures.
What a shame. Been having terrible dreams lately. Look for something stronger. Oh well.
Best I can say is go try those flowers.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I'll get up and I'll just I'll look back at him and I'll shift my eye patch up just to go like a bit. It's a little bit of the tattoo shows, and I'll
He kind of leans
nod
forwards
at
in
him.
his chair like a bow, almost.
put it back down now. You should rejoin the group.
Certainly.
So, how's it going?
They're all beginning to drift, it looks like. At least.
They're all beginning to
These
drift.
two are.
I think like 2/3 of us are in Germany.
Mm-hmm. It's been a very long day.
Yeah, it's been a very long day.
Yep. And we have a longer one coming up.
The room offered to you all is relatively plush with nice amenities. A large bed. You can roll out bedrolls across the floor over there if you want. There's seats, one of which is also very plush. Someone could certainly rest in that.
Yeah,
going to
Vex
do-
will rest in the seat. Vex will curl
I'm
up
going
in it.
to do none of those things, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I want to go out. I want to go out and find a wall to beat down. see if I can make a
I'll-
hole big enough to work with.
I'll point you somewhere that's like not near Torch Viper.
Okay.
It's not that hard. Most of the town, most of the buildings were on the south side, it looks like. So we'll just have to cross the river quietly and find a building to crash down, which sends noise everywhere, of course. You see some windows open on the church and then they close again. You could knock down a wall in one really good strike, but 2 solid strikes would do it.
Okay. I would probably I would probably, when we're ready, find a weak point to hit, just to blow it open as big as I can.
Absolutely.
Hammer's quieter than dynamite, even if it is.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Even if
God,
it's still
wait.
loud. You were looking for blasting powder. Don't look at me.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, okay, well, we could just break open the wall and go down the stairs. And then I realized, okay, we'll deal with the demon. So, okay, hold on. My current plan. And
You can still
so
break in
walking
from the
back
wall.
with Co-
Still give you
Yeah.
a...
Also, I'll walk back with Cotton. Whenever they're done, or I'll catch them when they come back, and I'll say, "How many strikes? 2?
I mean, yeah. If I don't get a weak enough spot, it takes about 2 or 3. But if I find the right spot, I can open it up in 1.
Tell you what, I'll. What time is it? It's getting late.
It's
It's
the evening
evening.
at this point. But you have a full day ahead. You guys can always do it tomorrow.
Yeah, but nothing better than the cover of night. Damn. Cotton, 30 minutes. You have 30 minutes? I'll take Cotton. I'll take Cotton over to like the wall I'm thinking about.
Uh-huh.
And I'll, finger to lips.
Mhm.
Just
I'll
sort
be
of
as
like
quiet as possible.
gesture to points and like look for appraisal.
Could I roll like investigation to find a good spot?
Absolutely. And you can do so with advantage, because...
Excellent, because I'll need it.
Oh boy.
Because there's 2 of you.
Oh
looking over it.
boy, come on, give me something good.
Oh.
No,
Oh, boy.
how am I like this?
Your dice hate you.
I mean, I'm not seeing anything good, but it is still just a wall, so.
You could knock it down.
Okay.
A little bit of help, and maybe even you can do it. Even if you missed wrong, Someone else can try and
I'll
pry
take
it
Cotton back, and as we all go back in, I assume we all go back in now. I'm not. I'll say, okay, so us 4, right?
Yes.
I will lead the guards to the back. I know the path. It's very simple. It's also mostly collapsed. But single file, we could get pretty far in without anyone noticing. Cotton, when combat, I guess, starts, you hear shouts, whatever, break down the wall, hit them from the flank. Yeah? And then the rest of you just clear the floor with zombies. Good?
Yeah, I'll take down anything smaller I can find, but I'll go for the demon first. It's
Fantastic.
yeah, that's probably going to be one of our biggest problems in there. Besides being
Oh,
outnumbered.
yeah.
But with zombies, we should be able to get somewhere with that.
No, we don't have to worry about people jumping on our heads. Alright, good talk. I will. Okay, let's just walk back outside. I'm not sleeping in this room. I'm sleeping outside. I've got a bag out here. It's fine. I got a little tent. I'll pitch my tent next to Jimothy. Wherever Jimothy is, like... I assume that Jimothy's in, like, a stable-ish sort of thing.
Yeah, across the street there's like a sort of a stable attached to some kind of lumber mill of sorts.
So I'll look around and I'll see if there's like a second floor to the stable, like an attic, rafters.
You could try and it's not really an attic, it's like a loft, if anything. It's a really simple single-story building, and there's the beams up there
I
could
got
climb onto.
Yeah, I'll just climb up to the loft, and so when I'll take up the makeout kit and I'll redo touch up any old details, and I'll sleep up there.
Absolutely.
Gotta keep an eye on our stuff, like 25,000 gold.
That's true.
Then you all may rest. And the day ahead passes quite quickly. Materials gathered and set, showing people the pathways, several different people. Thrashia gathering a number of undead. And you cross the bridge. As night comes closer.
Oh boy.
Lining up,
Mm-hmm.
just as planned by the wall. Start with an athletics check from Cotton.
Heck yeah. Dice, please.
They don't hate you.
Just
14. Enough. Because that comes to a 20. Thunk, you bash through the weak point in the wall, as weak as you could find, anyways.
Listen, you.
And bam, bricks go flying as undead are starting to pour out and crash against the walls. You heard yells from inside just beforehand. Guards begin to poke through. And I'm gonna have you all join me as I start some battle music. Let me get maybe not terrible combat. There we go.
I'll start some battle music.
So this is very well planned combat I have for you all.
Cotton flavor music. Where is it?
Cotton flavor music.
And I gotta find you all onto here.
Stuck in the void.
I'm going to remove a number of enemies from the map, as they are all going to be caught up with the undead at the walls. Cotton is here. It's here.
I'm gonna slice a pizza real quick.
Certainly. Cirrus is here. And Vex is here. So, forgive the fact that you are in the void right now. Because as you smash that open, bam, there's a room in there, a doorway opened, and a demon facing the opposite direction. I'll unlock you. Apologies. Axe raised. It starts to turn around as you all move in through here and shift back. It was not expecting that, but the loud noise certainly brought you to its attention. Seems like it was guarding this area. I suppose we'll begin by rolling for initiative to see who is the first to act.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
Alright. Initiative rolls.
Damn.
I hate being good at initiative.
No.
Sorry, I'm tired and I cannot think. Where are we? I cannot, like...
So you're in the void right now, but what you are is
Yeah.
you're just outside the church, and there's been a hole broken in the wall right in front of you here.
Oh,
See that?
okay, so I can go through there,
Indeed.
technically.
I
Indeed.
can see
I'll
nothing.
mark it out just
can also see nothing.
slightly better. as it leads into a small room with a spiral staircase at one end, going downwards,
I
and
cannot
a
pull
demon
myself.
on the other. Oh, can you not make it through there? There you go.
No. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Okay.
I just thought of that.
If you stare into the abyss, it stares back and tells you we have cookies.
We are in initiative. We can't move anywhere yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me in.
Uh,
I'll let you run your turn, okay? I promise.
that is a demon. So we're
Indeed.
supposed to kill the demon, right?
Well,
I am.
Yeah, we can.
presumably.
Either
Let's
to
gotta
kill
go.
it or make friends.
Uh,
Those are my two options.
Command,
Just you.
friendship.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this bitch.
Absolutely.
Nice.
The old classic.
Yeah. Because, you know.
The blast flies and slams into the demon.
Cool. Did it hit?
It did.
Okay, so damage?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
A
Oh my
glancing
god.
blow. But it shifts as it
Oh.
actually hurts it. You're not supposed to be able to do that.
Oh. Well,
And it's going to come up to the door here. Whenever you're done with your turn, of course. Once you finish.
Yeah, sure. No, actually, I wanna do the inside, like the thingy.
Absolutely.
Marshall.
Make me a wisdom.
Yeah.
You can always argue for other ones, but a wisdom will always work.
No, wisdom.
That is a success. Do you have any specific questions you want to ask? I can also read off the list if you'd like.
Yeah, read the list.
Alright, the Mauler Demon has the following abilities: Magic Resistance, Magic Weapons, Demon, Soul Eater, Life Cleaver, and the Crushing Fist.
Oh my god, okay.
Wow.
What is Soul Eater?
Absolutely. The Mauler Demon, you remember back to some of your studies, you can see it's already preparing for it as it realizes you can hurt it. Little bits of that same glowing light you saw on the bridge before. As a bonus action, the Mauler Demon may consume one of its active souls to heal for 3d10 plus 2.
Oh my god. Okay. Can I get back out of the hole?
You could rush back out, yeah, and get just outside, or you could go down the spiral stairs a bit if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down a bit.
Absolutely.
Run out of sight. Oh my god.
The demon rushes forwards, and it can't fit through that door.
Oh, good.
So it is
Can
going
bully him from
to
outside.
swing its axe at the wall, trying to crash
Oh,
bits
for
of
fuck's
it
sake.
open. Let's see. how
You
it
stay over
goes.
there.
It crashes and bursts and breaks the doorway open just slightly more. And let's just put that up. Breaking through it just a little bit more.
The playlist I have on just pulled up a Pac-Man remix, like a Pac-Man music remix, and there's nothing more appropriate for Cotton.
There we are.
Fantastic. I can see.
And then I guess it has to pass to one of you all. Undead are swarming around the other bits of the walls. You can hear it call back. They're pushing through. I need small people. But there was only like 10 or 12 of them up here. And there's a lot more enemies for them. A lot more of your allies around distracting them. So it will pass to one of you all. A 2 brings us to actually to Reno.
Oh boy. I'll step in and go, hey, I'm a little guy.
It looks.
Why
Come
would
closer.
you go in there?
Mm, no, I'm just gonna shoot him.
Sure thing.
He's I don't have sneak attack, which is unfortunate, but whatever.
You do not
I'll
have
still
sneak
after
attack,
this.
but you still have a couple of silvered arrows. Bolts.
Oh,
that
I
you
do
have.
want to use that then.
Because you used a couple to soup up Cotton's hammer, but you guys had found like 11, so. So you've got 7 of those. That'll be one of them. Thunk.
I assume you can you'll modify damage. Or
Yep. Don't worry, you'll be just fine. Arrow flies and sinks into it, and it reels back as the silver sizzles against its skin. Anything else from you, Rena?
No, that's it. I'm just gonna wave ta-ta, and I'll just like get around the corner, and I'll immediately stealth.
Go for it.
I'm gonna wait for one of the other two to come in. I'm used to rolling for stealth. I don't need to roll the stealth. I'm not in line of sight, right?
You need to be out of line of sight to roll for stealth, in fact.
Oh, I got you.
Either way,
Roll
it
to
does.
see
It
the
can.
enemy's object permanence.
Either way, it knows you're somewhere down there. It's just when it comes around
It
the
doesn't-
corner, have you hid well enough that it doesn't see you, kind of thing. Immediately, anyways. Because it knows you're there, somewhere down there. Just doesn't know where. That's pretty good. You have quite the bonus. And it has already gone.
expertise.
So.
I will pass to. Well, he can steal, but he's already gone. So, Cyrus.
Okay. Ooh. Gonna start walking through the door then, and oh!
The new door.
I'm literally vibrating.
just
Huh.
I want to get in there.
You'll have your turn, Cotton. And so I was just gonna walk up and be like, hey, so.
Finally.
I mean. Finally, yeah. But we'll see what kind of happens here. He's just gonna take a swing of his sword. Just, let's see.
We're so relaxed.
You cut
So
it.
very nonchalant.
Nonchalantly goes up and
9-foot
stabs a
demon.
demon.
We're vibing.
That'll
So
hit
roll
it.
damage.
Yep, you
Nice.
may roll.
Alright.
Assuming you don't wish to smite or whatnot. Oh, I'm
Not
supposed to-
just yet.
Wait,
Nah.
You. No.
Yeah.
You give a cut into the thing. Your blade on its own seems less effective than you would hope.
I see. This is why. This is why we needed that silver earlier. All right. Well.
Just one of
I'm
them.
gonna just one. It's fine. And he's yeah. That's gonna be the turn.
Well, at the end of your turn, it's going to take a paragon action and swing its weapon at you. Massive thing bearing down on you, but you kind of just barely deflect the edge of it and it crashes into the ground. That would hurt. Don't let that one hit you.
Gonna peek over the shield like, oh no.
Whoa. I wince just from like hearing it crash.
And that brings us finally to Cotton.
Get in there, Cotton.
Oh, go.
Okay. Well, get out of here. So this is. Oh, he a big boy. Okay.
There's a little bit of space next to Cirrus if you want to get in there that way, or you can
Yeah, absolutely.
make whatever maneuvers you'd like to try and move around. You let me know.
Yeah. So attack of opportunity kicks off when I leave someone's range, right?
Indeed.
Okay, not when I enter it.
Indeed. Unless they're a special type of enemy. Yeah.
Okay.
This guy clearly isn't, because Cirrus just went into his range.
Yeah, I'm fast as hell. Okay, I'm just gonna like leap over here and then try and like basically get around this side of him. Like, I'm small, I can move. I don't know if like I need to do something in particular to get like around the corner. Like, I just basically like move diagonally over here.
Shift and kind of push by Cirrus and between it and use your size to your advantage. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd like you to make me an athletics check. This isn't a terribly hard check because you're quite small.
And
of course,
I'm still rolling. Whoa. I'm still
I think
rolling
it still has rage
advantage, and
on
I'm not
you.
sure. Yeah, that must be it.
Would you like to rage?
I'll roll. Not yet.
Understood. There we go.
Okay. Do you want me to roll it again, or just keep?
You
what we
actually
got?
would have succeeded. Ooh, yeah, roll it again. Actually,
Okay. Yeah.
you would have not quite succeeded if it had been the lower one.
You're kidding me.
It shifts its weight and presses down in front of you as you're about to go. Not getting past me that easily. Wait. It seems almost it's.
She's just gonna smile and go, I think you wanted some small people. And she'll swing.
Absolutely. So your weapon has silver on the end of it, so you'll be doing your damage just fine until it breaks.
Game. Do you fucking mind? Wait, how did that not? I dropped it on him, didn't I?
Yep, it reads as a miss.
I'm gonna cry.
Does it not show you that?
Hmm?
I have to fix my settings. That's okay. Must have changed
Yeah.
it by accident.
Weird.
I'll go about fixing that, but you give a swing and it chuckles a bit. Of course, you were the last in the round and you didn't hurt it, so if you'd like
To go again.
to go again, you may. You can choose
Yes.
yourself to start the round.
I will choose myself to start the round. I want this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Mhm.
Can I try and get past him again?
Absolutely. Once more, I'll just need an
Okay.
athletics check.
Yeah.
Assuming your
bet you
dice
would.
don't literally hate you.
I bet you would. That's it.
Way more than what you needed. You push right past.
So yeah, when the hammer hits the ground, she'll use the momentum to just sling over top of it. And she will swing again at it from the other side.
Lovely battle description. Please make an attack. Give you a little. You don't even need it. Bam. That'll hit. Show me else. Display. PC numbering. And you can roll your damage. Categories. PC rolls.
Let's go.
Give him a solid thunk in the chest, and it hits just as hard as you expect it to, and it kind of reels a little bit as the thing shifts backwards. Silver weapons.
I mean, I just tied arrowheads to my hammer, but yes, silver weapon.
PC rolls, reroll. Anyways, I think it's going to steal
Okay.
whenever you are done, of course.
I want to give it I want to get a marshal in while I can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I can justify a strength instead of wisdom, but I can't really do it. So
Training muscles.
That is not quite enough.
I am not a
That's the
clever
sound.
little goat. Not a clever little sheepy.
You're sure it's going to swing. This time
Pretty
at you.
good, pretty sure.
In one hand, it quickly crushes a fist, and one of these little greenish lights fades, and its wounds begin to seal. That didn't roll that good.
Rude.
And then you can see the hunger in its eyes as it swings towards you this time, Cotton. So you actually heard it. Oh my god.
Bring it on, big guy.
The axe catches you in the side. Bonk. And yet somehow you're still standing there. Oh. Another enemy caught off
wait.
guard.
Actually. Yeah, painful reminder. I'm gonna kick back.
Absolutely. Give it a painful reminder. A bit of psychic damage
Yeah.
leaps towards it. And you'll notice, as it does, it winces heavily. This seems especially effective.
Oops.
That's fine, I'll drag it on twice, because it's
Yeah.
super effective.
Hell yeah. I didn't unmark the die from before, so I'll just leave it as is.
Cool.
Yeah, so like, yeah, again, she takes the hit and then her horns like flash and he just feels the hit to his head.
Everyone else will see as Cotton's horns flash and this thing just kind of reels backwards. For no apparent reason. And now it'll pass to one of the
Caution,
remaining.
pretty lights hurt.
Flashbang, literally.
A 1 will pull us. Okay, well, Cotton's gone, so a 1 will pull us to Reno again.
Let's go.
Over to you, Reno. If I picked the worst timing, has he just gotten up for a moment? Very well, then we will go to Cyrus.
All right. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll go there. So we know this is a demon. I guess question real quick, because I get this confused all the time. As a demon, does that count under fiends then?
That it does.
Okay. Okay. Let's do something and we'll play this smart, I think. Yeah, we'll do so Cyrus is gonna look at Cotton, considering, Cotton just took a blow and then delivered a few back, and be like, Cotton, do you trust me?
Yeah, go for it, whatever. Just
Cool.
still got like an axe in her side, just
Like, yeah, I trust you. It's okay. I'm okay. So Cyrus is going to hold up his shield as he casts protection from evil and good, and touch Cotton with the shield and be like, then with I don't know, I guess the powers that may be, give him hell, and just cast the ward on him, I guess, the protection.
It's a little
Or on-
odd.
or-
Ethereal clanking chains wrap around your hammer, Cotton, and then begin to pull around the demon. Wow, that's... I think Cotton could literally fight this on their own now.
I intended to anyway, but
And then Cyrus is going to take not a step back, but just ensure that he's blocking this area, so it's either fight Cotton or attempt to somehow push past Cyrus. Um,
40% of my health in one hit.
It felt that, and it wants to try and finish Cotton off. It raises the thing back and strikes again as a Paragon action.
Oh, come on.
However,
Oh,
the
God.
chains pull taut at it. It has disadvantage. And it misses. Crashing into the wall instead. Thunk. Would you like to pass?
Cyrus
to,
just gonna
Cyrus?
chuckle. I do actually want to do a martial check real
Please
quick.
do, please do.
That was a. What was it again? Perception? No.
Wisdom, flat wisdom, or you can always argue for another one. I've heard such arguments as, this is a creature from my faith, I would like to make a religion check, or can I learn anything about the biology of this thing for a nature check, or they're casting spells, I can use Arcana, right?
It's true. I did just bind him. Can I? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we'll just roll a straight wisdom
Go for it.
save then.
Just check.
Oh, check, right.
Which is just wisdom. You just click.
Gotcha. Yeah, there we go. So let's just see what happens.
That is a success, actually.
Nice. Can we go through the list of what's not been?
Magic resistance,
What's
magic weapons, demon, life cleaver, and soul, and the crushing fist.
Let's find out what that crushing fist is for. Yeah.
Using this ability consumes one of its active souls. One target within 120 feet must make a DC 16 strength saving throw, or an invisible force will attempt to compress their body. They take 5d10 force damage. Have done a success.
Oh. Okay.
You can see it readying, looking back towards the doorway, and you can tell it's about to try and do something if someone stays in its vision at range.
Race for impact then. Yeah, we'll end there then.
Mm-hmm.
I can pass, right? Since I didn't damage it, or
You may, and it's already gone. It can't steal anyways.
oh, true. Let's pass to Vex then.
Over to Vex.
Yay! Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. How much is it like going up the stairs? Like, I don't know.
Called 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, 20. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the shit out of that motherfucker.
Another bolt flies.
Cause, yeah. Oh,
This
damn.
time's getting through various openings. You thread the needle.
Yeah, I do? Cool.
And it flies past. Thread the needle in the worst way as it flies through all the minor openings as they move about. It's the back wall. My bad. I have to clearly say it since
yeah, cool. I'm gonna can I go past this guy?
Past
Can I go past
Yeah,
him?
you
No,
can get
yeah.
just past him there.
Okay, cool.
This
Yeah, I will
guy.
hide behind him. I'm sorry, it's
It's okay.
3
It's okay.
a.m. I'm
It's
tired.
funny. It's just funny.
Be a goof.
It's okay.
Yeah.
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 I'm sure we'll hit time after the mini boss. It's great.
Mm-hmm. We'll get you down into the little map below, and then we'll probably end quickly there. Which I suppose will bring us over to Reno.
I will pop out from around the corner now. I'll shoot him.
Thunk.
Oh, wait. Where's mine? Here we go. No, okay, that's damage.
That will definitely hit.
Oh, I didn't have sneak attack. Oh, well.
That's alright, you can still add it, as long as you do it before your damage.
Oh, you are so right. Right.
So just want to hit the little magnifying glass to the right side of sneak attack.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go.
Shunk. The arrow sinks into it, and it screeches, more silver piercing into it. It's not looking so good.
Master of Tactics. Let's say Osiris. I'm drawing a blank here. Cut his tendon, Achilles tendon.
Sure.
Ah, yeah. Just
Ooh.
And that will pass to who's left.
Well, you are the final turn, which means the Mullen
Oh.
Demon will steal the new round. And I don't think he's quite realized why this is happening, so he's going to swing one more time at Cotton. Disadvantage. As the chains continue to pull and grasp at it. And it skids, the chains pulling, slamming against the ground, the flat just sweeping uselessly. And then I think it's going to look back at you, Zeus. You.
Cyrus just gonna grin back and be like, "Yeah, me."
Over to Cotton.
Oh, me? Oh, good. I think we know what I'm gonna do.
Swinging the hammer, you slam and crash
Let's
into it
go.
again. A directed. Another solid thunk. The thing shifts backwards. It's weak. Another hit like that will take it out. But it has already gone.
All right. I will. If we're just gonna beat this thing down, I will try another martial and probably pass to Cyrus.
All right.
Yay! Jesus.
God.
I know nothing but smack.
Bam.
All I know is hammer. Every problem's a nail, etc., etc.
All right.
Bigger nail, bigger hammer.
Which, incidentally, we have the same IQ: a nail and cotton.
Oh, no. Apparently this demon too.
My God.
Over to
No.
Zeus. I believe that was.
All right. You know what? Let's do the martial check first, actually,
Sure thing.
and let's see what happens.
That is a success.
And let's go with the magic resistance. Was it? I think.
Certainly. As many demons have, this demon is naturally resistant to various spell effects that would cause it to make a saving throw. It will have advantage against such things.
Ah, okay.
And other demons here might as well.
Let me see. Okay, so. Well, okay, it's gonna have advantage on that. Okay. Alright, I think we know what we're gonna do now. Is. Once again, try to stab it in the Achilles heel, I guess. So I have the advantage from Renault, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, alright. Let's just swing.
That will certainly hit.
Alright, we'll just do regular slashing damage.
Ooh.
Ah,
Giving a cut
That
into
did
it,
not
even with that, it's getting quite low. and bleeds a little bit onto the floor, its blood sizzling as it hits the ground, not hot, but just kind of evaporating all at once.
And I think we'll also inflict the slasher uh, ability of reducing its movement by 10 feet, just in case. Just in case.
Why not? You cut at its leg, and would you?
And that'll do. Who hasn't gone at this point? Is it just
Your 2 allies down south still need to go.
I'll pass to Reno. Yeah, Reno.
They do have some pretty cool tokens, don't they?
I have sneak attack, so should we again with the, I think probably my last double arrow.
Damn.
The arrow sinks
That's
into it,
7
certainly.
taking 3 shots.
No, you'll have 4 left after this.
Oh, alright, nice. I'll try that, and then
Very simple work for all of you all. You're well equipped and prepared. The correct spells. The thing falls to the ground and begins sizzling away, the silver eating it from the inside. You can hear the sounds of battle very nearby on all sides, but the staircase downwards is right here.
Amazing.
Oh.
Quite amazing.
A well-executed plan made that very simple work. Heading down right now.
yeah.
Very well. Then I will drag you. Would everyone like to follow along?
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't leave anything behind, right? Like his weapon or anything.
Oh, there's a massive there is a massive weapon there if you want.
massive.
Cyrus.
Actually,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, how big?
we're talking like a 12-foot axe.
Ooh. I don't
Double
think
my
either of
poppy
us.
energy. Let's go.
I mean, if you can lift it, Cotton, I'd say go ahead and take it.
I
I'll stick with my
genuinely probably
sword.
Can't. I mean, I could lift
I
it,
don't
but
think-
using it, absolutely not.
I probably couldn't either. Although it would make a nice trophy.
We can just get it later.
We'll come back for it. We'll come back for it. Let's go with the other two.
Heading down the steps, you find your way into the depths of the church. There are sounds of people moving about in here. It sounds like they're hearing things from up above, but definitely less people. I think that is where we'll end for today, and we'll come back for a short dungeon crawl next time.
Sounds
Heck
good.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that boss was going to give you guys some trouble, but you did a lot of careful planning.
Look,
Old mini boss.
he asked for small people.
He did specifically ask for small people.
Some careful planning, breaking in from the side. He couldn't quite get to you guys. He didn't have any of his support. They were busy battling the other forces.
True.
Good planning makes a simple battle, I suppose.
And Cyrus over here learning his spells like, oh wait, I can do this. Touch someone with shield protection.
Mm-hmm. Well,
He protect.
He protect, he attack. He also I don't know. Pray in the back, I guess. I don't know.
Genuinely, he would have fucking killed me if you hadn't given protection good and evil.
There's a
They
reason I brought that.
He did a third of my health, and without disadvantage, he would have hit me both other times. Like,
True.
I was screwed.
Well, the thing is, at least you said yes to trusting because it's a willing creature. So it's like,
Ah.
had you said no, it's like, oh, okay. Just saying.
I mean, you're an ally in your magic, so whatever you're about to do is probably good for me.
I like your words, funny magic lizard man.
I like your words, magic lizard man.
I hope you all had a little bit of fun today. A lot of planning.
Yeah.
The start of a dungeon.
Yeah, I
did.
A couple little hints.
I definitely did.
Yeah.
Next time, we'll pick up with the dungeon crawl. Pushing through that, we'll likely do
hell yeah.
a bit more than that. But Cookie in the chat asked, are they level 4 or 5 now? Well, they were level 4, and now they're level 5.
Ooh.
Ooh, sweet. Oh,
Can we put that level up in before next session?
Yes.
Yes.
Heading down the stairs, you've learned a thing or two. There's the power of souls flying about, a lot of careful planning. You'll have some extra punch in you for what comes.
paladin extra attack.
As usual, we appreciate you running this game, Zach. It's fantastic.
I'm glad you're all enjoying it. I know we had quite a number of people today who I asked how people were doing. Every single person here told me, I'm tired. So I hope you had some fun nonetheless.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Um,
Totally worth being up at near 4 a.m.
3 a.m. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 3:30.
Go to bed.
Completely worth it though.
Thanks to everyone who came by over the course
You know
of the
what?
stream as well. I'll end out the stream now. See you all next time.
Bye bye.
See you. See ya.